So if you are here and you're watching this video today, then you are here to learn about TCI's middle school science student account, and you're in the right spot. So I'm going to walk you through how to navigate through your TCI account and all the great resources that you have available to you. The first thing I would say is this: if you don't know how to get to TCI, ask your teacher, how do I access TCI? Where do I find it? And they're going to be able to direct you where you go to sign in. But once you sign in, this video is for you. The very first thing that you'll see when you get into TCI is you are going to be dropped into your dashboard. You can see right from here, you can go to read the text, view your notebook, or view assignments. And we're going to jump right into assignments here in just a minute. But I also want to highlight to you over here on the left-hand side is your sidebar. That's what TCI calls it. But if you ever get lost and you're not sure, where am I supposed to be? What do I need to do? Go over here because you'll be able to see, right? Your assignments, you can see grades, you can see your notebook, games, assessments, anything like that. You're going to be able to find it over here, and you can click on any of these pieces and it'll take you right there. If you're like, I'm pretty good, I don't need that, you can also hide it so that you don't see it. So that is in there for you. But for today, we're going to start with our dashboard. I want you to look right here. You've got your assignments to do down here, and you can actually go right from here, click on the link, and it's going to take you into the work that you have to do, right? That your teacher has assigned to you. So this is going to drop you into your online text. You've got here text, and you've got images that you can click on that you can blow up and explore a little bit more. But you also have a bunch of tools up here, a bunch of buttons to be able to use. So what are they? The first is you can change the reading level of the text. So there's two levels, level A and level B. Level B is a little bit easier to read, so you can change those there. You can press play, which will read the text out loud to you as you're going through. I'm going to move here to the next section. Oh, look, I've already jumped the gun because I've already added some things here. So I'm going to move one more section here to show you. So you can change the rating level, play it. This is my favorite button, the main ideas button. I'm going to click on that, and that is going to highlight for you the main ideas. So what are the major takeaways from this text that will highlight for you in the blue for you to be able to see that? As you just saw on the previous page, you could actually go in here too and add some highlights to be able to see. And then you can hide those if you want. And then you can also add notes. Hopefully yours will be a little bit more detailed than that one right there, all right? But you can add a note. You can also save the text to your drive. You can also print the text, okay? And as you're navigating from section to section, just as I'm doing today, where I'm going back and forth between them, you're going to see something up here, which is page numbers in parentheses. So those page numbers are, if you have a print book, some of you may, that you're using in your class, if you have that, this is what's going to match that page in the book. So if you're kind of going back and forth, it's a helpful piece to be able to know, okay, if I'm using a print book, I'm on page 10, and that's where I'm at online. Also in here, as we're going through, I'm just going to scroll down, you're going to find throughout, not every section, but in quite a few of them, these check for understandings. And you can see right next to it, it says, this is your practice space. Your work will not be graded or shared. And it really is just that. It's an opportunity for you to be able to, okay, do I really know? Probably not. I need to reset that and play again. Oh, what kind of one of these takeaways is. And if you don't, then you need to come back up, read a little bit more, and then go back down to be able to complete that. If you keep scrolling beyond the text, beyond your check for understandings, you'll also then have your online digital notebook, right? Which is right here. And so your teacher may assign you to read and then to respond. There are text boxes that are right in here. You'll find some of these clip art style questions as well. And so these ones in here, you can use a pen tool to be able to do, to be able to circle or interact or write on here. You can add text boxes to be able to type from here, right, as you're going through. So there's a variety of different things that you can do and how you can interact with these types of questions, but you'll complete them, fill them out. And then at the very bottom, and you'll see, right, it's going to autosave for you. You're going to also want to turn this in. So you're going to click turn in. Yes, I want to turn that in. Then, right, so your teacher's assigned it to you, you're turning it into them so that they can grade it and then give you the feedback on that. Okay, so those are in there for you to be able to do. Now you're like, okay, well, what if my teacher has feedback for me? Where is that going to be, right? That's going to be in your grades area. So I'm going to click on grades. I don't have anything that's graded in there quite yet, but if my teacher has graded any of my work, I am going to be able to see that right in there for me to be able to look through. Okay, so I'll see that on there. I'm going to go back to my dashboard for a minute, right? And before we just clicked right through here, but I want you to click on this one up here, which says view assignments. So I want you to it's going to take you to this page, right? It looks very similar to that one we were just on, but here is really nice to know, okay, what do I have to do? What have I maybe missed? Hopefully that's nothing, but is there something that's past you? And then what have I already completed, right? What's been done? So I can see those things up here for me to be able to do. So here's the work that my teacher assigned to me. You may also have an assessment that's been given for you. And if you do, there's a couple places you can access it, but one of them is here. So I'm going to click on that. And that's going to take me to this assessment. Now, your teacher may give you an online assessment. They may give you a paper assessment, right? But if they give you an online one, you're going to go through here. I'm just randomly clicking through these, okay? You can see that it's going to autosave. You'll also see this little button right here. That'll read, if you click on this, it'll read the question to you. Okay, so I'm going to just scroll to the bottom, right? Got lots of different types of questions. You may have some short answer questions. Just like the notebook, right? There's going to be that turn in button at the bottom. So you're going to click turn in, yes, and that will turn that into your teacher. Now, they may have it set up where you get instantaneous feedback like I do here, right? I can see, oh, what did I do right? What did I not get right? But they may not have that set up there either. So you'll just have to wait for your teacher to give you the feedback for the assessment. Also, again, go back to your grades area to be able to see that. So we access that test through our dashboard, but you'll also see on the sidebar over here, see this area that says assessments. You could also find your test there as well. So there are a couple other pieces I want to show you. Beyond the actual text itself, you also have an investigation notebook. So this is going to go along hand in hand with the investigations that you're doing in class. There will be some questions here for you to complete. So you'll just have to see how your teacher wants you to use this. They may actually include that investigation notebook in your assignments area. A few other pieces, you've got a lesson game for every lesson we'll have there. Your teacher may use this in different ways. They may use it as a review chance, so you can go in here and play this game as a review for a test. They may actually want you to take this as a score, right? You may actually get scored for this. It will depend on your teacher, but just follow their lead in terms of what they say to you. You'll get 2 opportunities to complete each question as you're going through. If your teacher has it set up where they want you to review and kind of practice, you can click this restart button right here, and it will actually restart the game from the beginning. So you can keep playing it and keep working on that. You'll also see your vocabulary cards in here. So these are your vocab words with the word on one side and the definition on the back side for that. And then if we scroll down here under your reference area, there's a couple other cool places. One is your My Notes page. So remember when we took the notes on the text page, they stay there, but they also will be compiled all here together. So any highlights you add or any of those texts that you add at the top where you add some notes in there, they'll also show up here. You have a glossary. You have this career profiles page, right? So you can access a bunch of different careers to be able to research them, as well as a great biography bank. So if you're doing some research on a particular person, you can search that up here. There's a correlations page and then also an index page too. So if you're looking for a particular word, particular topic, and you want to see exactly where is it in the text, you're going to see these page numbers that are hyperlinked here that'll take you right there. So there are so many resources right here within TCI, and I'm so excited for you to be able to check them out, to dive in, to explore, and to just have an amazing school year. So get in there, have a great year, and we look forward to hearing how TCI is bringing learning alive in your classroom.